Right now for the sexy side of this boat, the computer. It's in this cupboard, which also happens to house the bread bin and the rubbish bins. But here you can see our computer screen. Now, if we look at the first toggle, status, it shows you what fuel is in, what water is in, and how much of the toilet is full or empty. Cross it out. Heating. We have the heater on a timer. You can change the timer to whatever you want. At the moment, I've got them not set at all, but 7 till 8, 12 till 1, 7 till 9, whatever you want. Or you can just press boost and it will come on for 60 minutes and just give you, if you're just chilly in the evening and you just want a quick boost. Water. Water is heated up by a couple of methods. One is by the generator. When it's been on, that will automatically heat the water at the same time. The rest of it is a bit like an immersion heater, and it's on a timer. You can switch the timer on, and that is a preset timer. It's sort of 7 till 8 in the morning, 11:30 till 12 at lunchtime to give it a boost for you to have something to wash up with, and then again 4 till 5 in the evening. I've never had anybody say that they've not had enough hot water, so I think that will be fine. But if you don't want the timer on and you just want to boost the water, or say it's lunchtime and you haven't got quite enough, just press boost and it'll come on for an hour and heat it up. Go back to the next toggle. Power. At the moment, you can see that we've got the shore power plugged in, because you can see the little green dotted line is going through into and charging the battery, and the state of charge of the battery is 100%. When that shore line is taken off, then the only way of getting power is either through the generator or the solar. We haven't had an awful lot of sun today, but we've collected 0.9 kilowatt hours of solar power. Nothing going in at the moment. Generator isn't on at the moment, so there's no green dotted line, but when the generator comes on, the green dotted line is showing there. At the moment, I've got a number of lights on and the television, so you can see some DC power and some AC power going out, the little dotted lines. The propulsion line isn't working because we're not moving at the moment. What I would suggest you do is check the state of charge quite regularly when you're starting your holiday until you get used to it. What will happen is the battery will automatically drain, obviously, and when it reaches 60%, the generator will automatically kick in and continue to stay on until the battery's reached 80% again. Then it will switch itself off and the solar power will continue to top up for the rest of it. If you owned the boat, it wouldn't happen automatically. I just do it to make it easier for you to not worry about. But if you find that the state of charge has gone below 60%, so reading 59%, 58% or lower, and that generator hasn't come on, then we have a problem. There is a way of fixing it, which I will show you in a moment, but if you can't fix it, just contact me and I'll show you what to do. The generator itself, on here we have a top up and pause button. All this is if you have the generator come on at 60%, and you've just sat outside and you wanted a gin and tonic and you think, oh, typical, the generator's come on now. It actually isn't a very, very loud generator, but even so, it might be aggravating for you. You can come here and press the pause button and the generator will switch off and pause for an hour. At the end of the day, you've still got nearly 60% of power, so you've got plenty of power. Equally, if you're going off for a walk or to the pub or to the shops and you think, gosh, we're at 65% now, but wouldn't it be good if the power was to come on now while we're away from the boat? You can press the top up toggle and it will come on automatically and it will top it up to its 80%. So it does give you some autonomy as to when the generator can be on. This final button here, cruise. This is it's actually replicated out there as well. It's just like your dashboard. Mile per hour, kilowatt hours and RPM. The only one we're interested in is kilowatts. On Ollie Owl, it is different from driving a diesel boat. On a diesel boat, I used to teach that you go, well, the maximum speed on the canal is 4 miles an hour. You're probably going about 3 miles an hour. You're obviously making sure that the wake of your boat is not hitting the bank. and obviously wrecking the habitat for wildlife. On Ollie, you tend to go really by kilowatt hours because everything is working off that same electric engine. So if you've got all the lights going and you've got the TV going and you've got the microwave going, you've obviously got the fridge and you've got the freezer on, you're already using up quite a lot of power. Then you've got the momentum of movement and you're using up more power. The battery has never ever run out, but just to be aware that if you were to be going at some high speed, equally 3.5, 4 miles an hour, sounds silly, I know, but if you're going at that sort of speed, there isn't enough time for the power to refill the battery as fast as you're taking it out. So if you stick at a steady state of 2 to 2.5 kilowatt hours, that equates to about 2.5 miles per hour. And that's in the green zone. If you see here the green zone, 2 to 2.5, then that is absolutely going to be fine. Now we know that you are going to surge past that on occasions. There will be times when you're reversing or you've had to stop or move something very quickly to get out of the way of something else. You're going to surge up and the dial will go up into the amber or the red zone. But as long as it immediately comes back down again, no alarm bells are going to go off. If you're continually going past the 2.5 and staying in the amber or red zone, an alarm will sound. I will get it, Auto Marine, the boat builder, will get it, and you will see it as well or hear it. It'll be a warning to you not to abuse the battery. Okay, I think that will do for now.